Hello everybody and welcome back for another Destiny 2 video. Today we have an update for the exotic quest Nascent Dawn that came with Destiny 2's Warmind expansion. If you've been following the updates in the past few weeks, then you'll know that we are on part 4 of 5 in this quest. If you're still stuck on the previous quest steps, then the links are below to my guides for these. Step 4 of 5 came with the latest weekly reset as usual, as long as you'd completed the previous steps. And this one comes with an excellent prize as a result for completing it this week. First up though, let's cover off on the quest steps for part 4. These ones are pretty straightforward this week and won't take too long to complete. Part 1 requires you to get multiple precision kills without reloading 5 times and also get 20 kills with the prototype Braytech scout rifle. Simply run around the public area nearby on Mars to finish this one off pretty easily. Part 2 requires you to complete the mission Fury on Io, which sees you head back to the Warmind bunker mission from the main vanilla campaign. Again, this isn't too difficult, so just plod through and get this one done. Part 3 requires you to locate a sleeper node near the Warmind core on Mars. Head up to the Mind Lab and you'll find this node on the right hand side from the final section of the Psionic Potential adventure. Part 4 sees you return to the scanners in the Braytech building before you finally speak to Anna Bray, who this time has a pretty awesome reward in the form of the exotic scout rifle Polaris Lance. Now I was shocked to find that this was the reward for this quest step, as I and many others thought that it would be the overall reward for fully completing the quest at week 5. That being said, I was very excited to finally get hold of this exotic and give it a whirl, given the hype and mystery somewhat surrounding the weapon. Although similar in appearance, it's quite a lot different from the Braytech prototype, which is to be expected given that it's the exotic version. It has similar perks, but it has boosted stability due to the fitted stock perk, which when using the weapon is massively noticeable, as you can get them precision shots off quicker and on target more often, which is pretty much what this weapon is all about. And that is thanks to its intrinsic perk, the Perfect Fifth. This perk pretty much involves triple tap from the prototype, except that all precision hits will return ammo to the magazine. The beauty of this perk though is that by hitting 4 precision shots in a row, it will load up the 5th shot with a delayed solar explosive round. This is signalled by a short chime and the weapon HUD glows a red hue, indicating the solar explosive round is active for the next shot. This explosive round isn't infinite though, because if you don't use it immediately, it will cool down as such and your next shot will be the same as any other. However, when you do use it, you'll be pleasantly surprised by its destructive power. It's like a mini solar fusion grenade going off. It'll stick to your enemy or any other surface if you miss your shot, giving off an elemental damage effect to those nearby as well. You also get the added burn effect for enemies you defeat using the Polaris Lance, as it is an energy type weapon, which will also cause damage to those nearby. So effectively, you've got a high impact, long range solar furnace in your hands with this exotic weapon. It needs no real introduction to be honest, as it's clear that this weapon is totally teed up to be an ad shredding, boss beating machine, and that's exactly what it is. Taking this into the solar burn heroic strikes this week too is an added bonus, and I'm sure Bungie did this rotation on purpose, but it's just so effective in all engagements. The stability is amazing for this heavy hitting scout, and I felt I was hitting precision shots on enemies which I shouldn't have been hitting, meaning the Perfect Fifth explosive shot was being fired out left, right and centre for great ad control. Plus, with precision shots returning ammo to the magazine all the time, I never seem to ever run out of bullets or really feel a need to reload other than my normal inbuilt mechanism to do so. It's great at pumping out high impact damage too on Yellow Bar Ultras plus strike bosses, with those like Savathun's Song and the Arms Dealer being ones that come to mind as being susceptible to the constant barrage of explosive hits. The raid bosses are also going to be great targets too for the Polaris Lance, but whether it'll take over other more powerful exotics for the raids, such as the Darcy, the Merciless and even Hardlight, remains to be seen. Now on to PvP, and like before, I felt the prototype more than often held its own at range, and the exotic version does this, but then some. The rate of fire feels higher than it is, and this is made even more profound by the high stability of the Polaris Lance. You can simply pound away at enemies down the lanes and corridors of the Crucible maps and effectively take opponents down very quickly, as they panic by not expecting to be hit by a tank at such ranges with such precision and accuracy. It's actually quite easy to activate the explosive perk too. As you will know, PvP is full of team shotters, so you'll be able to get some good multiple precision shots to send that perfect 5th round hurtling towards them, hopefully splitting them up and taking them down too. In the first match I played with the Lance, I had an amazing game and went on a great streak with the weapon, taking on players at all ranges. Now that's not to say it won't get outgunned by the Vigilance Wing and Graviton Lance, but it'll definitely hold its own and should be a viable alternative, especially on maps where scout rifles can excel. All in all, this is a great exotic weapon, and if you haven't done the previous quest steps, I reckon you should endeavour to get them done as quickly as possible. It's highly likely that step 5 of the quest will result in unlocking the catalyst for the Masterworks version of the Polaris Lance, which will be on reset next week. I personally feel that this is the best new exotic we've had in Destiny 2 so far. It's a solid, well-rounded and versatile weapon to use in all elements of the game. I'm not sure if it'll be a favourite for everyone in the community, but it'll be one that I'll be using regularly going forwards. So there we go everyone, a quick update of the Nascent Dawn steps to get the exotic pulse rifle Polaris Lance, and also a good in-depth review of the weapon itself. Please let me know in the comment section below if you've picked the Polaris Lance up yet and what you think of it, and if you are going to be using this exotic weapon going forwards in the game. Please remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to my channel for more future Destiny 2 content. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for the latest news and information surrounding the game. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.